Hi children, welcome to your math video. I am your math teacher Jeevita. In today's video, we'll be learning a new chapter called Geometry. Geometry is not very new to you. You have already learned in your previous class. That is nothing but shapes. You have learned many shapes. So let's recall all the shapes and then go to the chapter. Okay children? So you can see many shapes here. Some are flat and are sticking to the table, and some are bulged and I can touch them and feel them. The shapes which are sticking to the table are called 2D shapes, and which have a volume and we can touch and feel all the sides are called 3D shapes, or also called as solid shapes. And you have learnt all these things in your previous classes. So come on, let's name the shapes here. How many sides do the shape have? It has 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this is 4-sided shape. And what is the name of this? It is rectangle. What is the name of this shape? Circle. Even this has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. So this is 4-sided shape. If it is 4-sided shape, you call it as quadrilateral. In that, you have previously learned only 2 types. One is rectangle and one more is square. Even this has 4 sides. But the names of this you will be learning in your next year. So, totally when shapes have 4 sides, it is normally called as quadrilateral. So, what is this shape having 3 sides? It is triangle. Even this has 3 sides. So, this is also triangle. And what is this? It looks like half circle. It is called semicircle. And no need of saying the shape name. Just say me how many sides it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it has 8 sides, and figures having 8 sides are called octagon. All these things you will be learning in the next year. Now, importantly, you should know how to count the sides of the shape. Like, how many sides this shape has? 4 sides. How many sides this shape has? It has 2 sides. One is straight line. The other one is curved line. How many sides do this shape have? It has only one side, or you can also say no sides because it doesn't have straight line. It has only curved line. One curved line. So this is about 2D shapes, or also called as flat shapes. Now let's go for 3D shapes. So what is the name of this figure called? It looks like rectangle, right? But it is not exactly rectangle. It has some volume. I can hold it in my hand like this. So this is called cuboid. What is this called? Cuboid. And you are familiar of the shape? Like it looks like ice cream cone? Yes. And this shape is called cone. So it looks like a square, but it is not flat square. So the square which has a volume and which can hold in the hand is called cube. And this shape is called cylinder. Okay children, now you saw the activity or you saw the shapes. Now let's go and work it out in the test book. I want everyone to open your Sem 2 textbook, lesson number 3, Geometry. Page number 108. I'll be writing the answers on the board. I want everyone to copy it in your textbook. Now only children see the video, copy it. Don't keep it incomplete, okay? So let's start the exercise 3.1. First main. How many straight lines and how many curved lines are there in the following figures? So I'll be writing only answers, children. First one, you have a triangle and you can see how many straight lines here? 1, 2, 3 straight lines. They have already written for you. It is 3 straight lines. And can you see any curved lines? No, right? So they have written nil. If there is no curved line, you can write nil or you can also write 0. So let's see the second one. How many straight lines you have? You have 4 straight lines. And there is no curved line, so I write 0. In semicircle, you saw in the figure, right? You saw the activity, that shape you had 1 straight line and 1 curved line. And in the fourth one, there is no straight line at all. So 0 straight line and only 1 curved line. In fifth one, you have 6 straight lines and no curved lines. So this was the first mean. Now let's go for second mean, that is match the following. All the sides are equal. Which shapes has all the sides equal? It is the square. So it is an option 2. Okay. So you write where you have square, you write 1 there. Okay. First one, square. Where you see square, write 1 in the bracket. Or it has 3 sides. Which figure has 3 sides? It is triangle. So triangle, wherever you have triangle, write 2 in the bracket. Only the opposite sides are equal. It is rectangle. When you see rectangle, write 3. It is made up of only curved lines. It is circle. Write 4 where you see circle. So you are clear with the first and second mean. Now we will go for the third mean. Name the following figures and give one example for each. So, I showed you some solid shapes, right children? In that solid shapes, you have to name the solid shapes and write one example of an object which looks like that solid shapes. For the C main, the first one is, the first shape is cube. You saw this, no children? This is a cube. Which object looks like this? I will give you one example, that is dice. Dice. Second one, the shape which looks like this is called cuboid. Cuboid. So, one example is the shape which looks like any object which looks like this shape. I'll give an example of matchbox. Third one, you can see the shape here. It looks like circle, but this is not a circle, children. It is called sphere. Imagine your ball. Okay, it is a sphere. S-P-H-E-R-E. Sphere. An example, I'll give you ball here. Example is ball. The next one. What is this shape called? It is a cone. An example for this is, you have birthday caps, ice cream cones. So I'll give ice cream cone. If you remember any object of that shape, you can also write the name of that object. The next shape is this. What is this shape called? It's cylinder. C-Y-L-I-N-D-E-R. Cylinder. So, I give example of a candle, and any example if you know, you can write them also. Candle. So, by this we have finished exercise 3.1. The next video we will be continuing with the next exercise. So, I want you to complete your textbooks, children, and I will be checking it in the interactive class. Any doubts, you can ask me in the interactive session. Thank you.